Welcome back to another day here on the pixelborn Lorcana client. Today, guys, we are playing a deck that I'm calling Benja's Spellbook, an Amethyst Steel kind of control deck. Kind of. So we're running the bounce package, but primarily we're running characters with 3 or more power, with a few minor exceptions. Captain Hook, Prince Eric, they can get to the 3 power on the attack. Madam Mim, both versions, Snake and Fox, 3 and 4 power. Exceptions are Maleficent and Benja and Tinkerbell. These guys, or Merlin. These guys are all either going to draw cards, destroy items, or in the case of Tinkerbell, it will draw a discard, but it also shifts into Big Tinkerbell, which is a huge deal. Merlin draws cards. Goat Merlin is just fantastic. The idea is we have enough power to take out the other Amethyst decks out there. That's a big deal. You'll notice our toughness is at 3 and 4 for a majority of these guys, and higher depending on which ones we look at, which makes them challenging to deal with. That's been my experience. I find it to be challenging to deal with, so I want to be challenging to deal with. Spicing it up a little bit, 2 copies of Elsa. I think it'd be a good game closer, but also Elsa offers us the potential to stop our opponent from winning the next turn, right? If they need those 2 key characters to gain the 5 lore and there's nothing we can do about it, well, guess what? They don't have access to them for a turn. Could be the turn we need to win. Plus, of course, Elsa quest for 3, which is fantastic. Got a little bit of removal in the deck. Smash for that 3 points of damage, trying to hit that threshold. Strength of a Raging Fire, a fluctuating damage point. Grab Your Swords is primarily in here as a sweeper. It works in conjunction with the Tinkerbell to get the 3 damage in 1 turn. So going for it. And of course, Spellbooks. While we're busy on the ground, attacking our opponent's stuff, trying to keep things stable, it's nice to have something in play that can constantly gain us some lore. My only qualms, concerns. Spellbook, I do think it should be probably a 3 of, maybe even a 4 of in the deck. I just don't know what I want to take out for that. So I'm going to run it as is, and whatever feels a little clunky, maybe that's the thing we adjust. Let's jump in and see if we can't win a few. I'm giving away the new Rise of the Floodborn booster box this month, January. I'll be giving them away February 4th-ish during a live stream. All you have to do is make sure that you are subscribed, a member of the Discord channel, and most importantly, share each and every video that you come across. Those 3 things is all you need. That'll get you in for the raffle. We'll be doing the live stream again in February, early February. Don't miss your chance to win a free booster box. Second. All right, well, let's see. I do have a curve. 1, 2. Let's get rid of Yzma. Let's get rid of Goat. Let's get rid of Smash. Oh, I don't like seeing the Tinkerbells, if I'm being totally honest here. Way too expensive, and I don't have a little tank. Stitch into a stitch, huh? Well, let's slow you down a little bit. Can we rearrange our hands yet? Nope, I can't rearrange my hand. Dang. There's so many nice features from Arena that I really like. I wish we had them. Rearranging my hand is one of them. I'd also like to make my hand bigger. This is still way too small. I've been getting a lot of requests to do an Amethyst Steel deck. We're going to find out if this is actually a good color combo right now. I don't think it is. I suspect we're going to lose a lot of games today, if I'm being totally honest. I think I do just take you out, if I'm being honest. Maybe I should have kept Yzma as a turn 3 play. Ink the Goat instead. So I think I'm likely going to play Madam Mims on the rabbit. Yeah, I probably should have done that. Kept my turn 3 play. Well, hopefully we'll just get a Tinkerbell off the top. Well, we got not a Tinkerbell, but I will take it. We're gonna end up inking this goat anyway. I will destroy the popsicle before you get a Flaversham turn. That was probably a clutch top deck, if I'm being honest, because I bet you they got the Flaversham. It was about to be obnoxious. Fishbone Quill. Another Benja off the top would be hilarious. They're gonna go for the ramp here. I bet you they're rocking things like Hades in their hand. They want to get to. Here's their ink, and now they fishbone. Man, I'm glad we took out that Stitch. They got the Rockstar. Just inked it. Oh, good. This doesn't actually show me what fishbone does. That would have been my concern for that to be not working. Ooh, a little tinky. We're probably not gonna have rush stuff. Probably. Smash isn't bad. I'm expecting Hades to come down, and I'm gonna guess it's gonna take out the Benja. I definitely wouldn't mind questing with Benja, bouncing it with Madam Mim, replaying Benja, destroying something. Well, destroying it's not quite as good now. I need to get rid of that Tamatoa. How do I get rid of Tamatoa? Popsicle's a little tricky. I need to be able to somehow do all of the damage. So let's see, they could play the Popsicle. They want to quest though, right? They don't want to attack. Trying to think of how I'm going to squeeze out all my damage here. Definitely get a Tinkerbell. And we're going to ink. I was considering playing Madam Mim, bouncing Merlin just to get some more card draw to find some swords. Tinkerbell swords is already 3 damage. Then we take it up to 6. 7, 8 between one of these two with the other attack. My only straight removal in the deck is Yzma. So top decking that would be fantastic, right? Because then Tamatoa is just gone, dealt with, and I don't have to spend all of my cards dealing with it. Well, that deals with that. So the rabbit attacks it. I do have 2 smashes. Right now I have to ink a Tink, and I don't want to do that. Do I want to use 2 smashes though, or do I want to do a Prince Eric and a smash? I think I want to do a Prince Eric and a smash. Alright, dealt with. I think I'm going to ink and play the spell book here. Alright, when it's in top deck mode. Naturally, they didn't hesitate to draw a Tamatoa. Wow, the game is so obnoxious sometimes. Alright, well, let's maximize my turn as much as possible. Bounce the Benja. I will replay the Benja. I mean, they just get it back with Tamatoa, but it is 1 less lore they're gonna gain. Doesn't really matter which one, so let's get the one that they can't ink. Then I'll pay for that. What do I got? I'm on +5 because of the spell book. +6 with the Tink. I think we just go for it here. Trigger event. Wait for our opponent to do a thing. Yeah, we're just going to go for it here, because they're not going to be able to win on their turn, and we're just going to pretty much lock the game. Alright, I think that's it. I don't think opponent has a way around this. We're going to jump into some ranked games, just because I've had people asking for this color combination, if it was any good. And we're going to throw it against rank and test that theory. My prediction right now is no! I think we're going to get absolutely slaughtered. The meta is settled. Unless you're playing a meta deck, then you're not doing anything. So that's our next step. We're going to jump into rank. I'll play a few games. We'll see how well it goes. There's the attack that does nothing. The pointless heal. Opponent's just spinning their wheels now, doing nothing. And now we win the game. Benja and his spellbook. For victory. That was pretty tasty. Go in second. Okay. Ooh, no, I don't like the hand at all. Don't like it at all. I want my cheap stuff. Where's my cheap stuff? Beast is interesting. And I'll keep the Tink. There's the swords. If I can get a little Tink, we'll be okay. I didn't get any 1 or 2 drops. Scratch that. I got a Captain Hook. Fantastic timing. That's what I like to see. I got some card draw. Okay. I think we're going to play towards that. I think we're going to play towards trying to get the little Tink. If I can. Fortunately, Tink's a turn 3 play, and so is everything else in my hand. Ruby. Hey, a turn 2 play. Fantastic. Oh, I want it all. But I have to give something up. Opponent's playing Ruby, so the Tink thing might not work so well. Tink is a fantastic attacker. So I might still want it. The extra 2 damage isn't the hugest thing, though. Oh, don't overcomplicate it, Winter. Just play some stuff. We'll get rid of Benja. Not sure we're going to see too many items from my opponent. And now we're lined up to ink the Captain Hook. Ooh, it's the removal colors from my opponent. Don't worry, we'll give Steel a hard time with our 3 toughness butts. Just keep questing. One of our issues is evasion. I have thought about that. I considered running Peter Pan's Shadow, but there's only one other rush creature in the deck. Dang, there goes the Maleficent. I was hoping to sing with that. They got little Tink. Where's my little Tink? That means they're gonna have big Tinkerbell? Gross. Hey, spellbook, not bad. Pass turn. I don't wanna quest with Madam Mims just to have big Tink come down and wipe it out. There's 2 benches down from my opponent. It's looking good. Opponent, I want the same thing. The issue is I also want to sing with Merlin. If I sing with Merlin, they play big Tink. Then I got 3 damage on beast. Then I'm just trading beast. I got 2 beasts. Let's do it. I know technically you should draw cards first, but I already know exactly what I'm going to do. Doesn't matter what I draw. Oh, 3 beasts now. I will take it. Alright, I expect Big Tinkerbell. I expect Big Tinkerbell to defeat Merlin. And for that 2 damage to go to Madam Mim. Just because it wipes it out. Oh, swords! No Big Tink, huh? We're still gonna see a Tinkerbell attack? Interesting. What else will we do? Minnie Mouse is dead if we want it dead. Alright, we're looking at a board wipe for my opponent. Now we want to be super careful. It's a little obnoxious, right? Because I don't want to run out Tinkerbell now. Alright, let's quest all. I think we play Spellbook here. If I play the goat, it's 2 lore. Might, because I think that might make them want to do the board wipe. If I play the Tinkerbell, I can stop them from drawing an additional card. But I'm going to lose it to the board wipe. Tricky, tricky. I think I have to play Tinkerbell. Otherwise, they're going to do some attacks. And they'll get their value that way. And I don't want that. I'd rather see the board wipe, but I'm willing to give up a Tinkerbell to do it. Plus, it turns off the beast. Alright, here comes the big Tinkerbell. I really don't mind them board wiping if they're going to play their big Tinkerbell. Just a common attack, huh? Maybe they don't got it. Wow, I have all 4 beasts. That is a lot. It's a lot of beasts. Targeted removal. I get it. I don't want to use my board wipe either. There goes their second beast. Interesting if they give up a second beast when they don't have the extra card draw off their first beast. Do they have a 3 beast like me? Is the shuffler broken? Do both of us have all of our beasts? Oh, I have no beasts anymore. Wow, that sucked. Oh, I went from having all 4 beasts to I basically have none now. I can bounce this one. No, I can't. They're going to destroy it. Oh, Madam Mim. Okay. Playing around the board wipe, an opponent doesn't have it. See, that takes out Little Tink. I don't have a song to sing anymore. Take down the Little Tink safely, bounce it with Madam Mim, and then play something else. Sink the hook. Take down the Little Tink. And now we'll bounce the beast. And I could play Goat here. Goat seems strong, but Little Tink is also good because it makes my big Tink a little cheaper. And I could trade Madam Mim. I think I will. A little slow. It's funny as Ruby Steel is one of my least favorite to play against just because it's so hard to keep a board. Like, it's really difficult to keep a board state. But by the same token, I'm not scared of it because they run out of gas usually pretty quick. The running the whole new world is strong. Because otherwise they usually run out of gas. Should have got my spell book down while I could. Alright, don't want to run into another Lady Tremaine. So I want to get a couple of cards down if I can. Alright. Let's be a goat gamer. Let's get a tink. I like the Benja quest for so much, but... Alright, here we go. Let's see it. You got double removal for me? Probably. Let's see. Removal, 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 removal. 5 of the 8 cards in their graveyard are all removal. There's the big Cindy. I can deal with the big Cindy. Thanks to the Elsa. Buys me a turn. I'm gonna go straight for it. Opponent's got a lot of questing power over there. +7, man. Targeted removal on the Elsa. Largely fine. Mostly meant to just keep those 2 tied down. Can I deal with... Oh, swords is a card I did need. However, it's not enough, is it? I can't sing it, so I can't play something else alongside it. Dang, I mean, I could shift out the Tinkerbell, right? Let's see, shift out the Tinkerbell. That costs 4. Then I can cast this. Alright, that's pretty much my only out, right? And I think I have to pay for this because I think I need to attack. Alright, and then I sacrifice both characters. Let's see. Goat attacks Sydney, gets 2 damage in. Tink attacks Sydney. Doesn't kill it. Doesn't kill it. Can only manage to get 4 points of damage into that Cinderella. That is rough. Alright, Goat Gamer. There's just so much removal in my opponent's deck. I imagine a Lady Tremaine right here. Maleficent. Yeah, almost every card in their deck is removal. Usually they run out of gas, but that whole new world was very clutch. Very interesting. I like it. I like that their deck is just like pure removal. Pure removal and hard to hit characters. Alright, nothing I can do about that. Good job, opponent. I like your deck. I'm gonna steal it. Second, Ghosty. Alright, let's see. That's too many uninkables. Get rid of these guys. Need a low drop. Oh, I got a Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell into a Swords. That could be good. It's good because it's going to be a slow start. Did I just see an improvise? Is that a Pete? It's a Pete deck? Put you down past the turn. Flynn Rider. Bucky. It's a Bucky discard. Good thing we got some swords. Alright, gonna need to be able to wipe out my opponent's stuff. Oh, they got the curve. I'm gonna go straight into the Tink and give my opponent a really bad time. That's the downside to the Emerald Steel discard. A grab your swords is usually lethal. Not gonna make me... Oh, I guess I got the Floodborn discard. Let's see. We'll get rid of the spellbook. I want to keep some inkables. Oh yeah, opponent's going all out on it. Aww. 3 damage. Oh man, they're really going for it. They're just playing everything. And Tinkerbell. And I can just hold on to the swords. Let's hope it's good enough. Let's hope I can have an additional card to discard. Oh, hey, look, there's an additional card. Oh, it's a beast too. That's a great card against this opponent. I will try to prioritize the beast. I'll get rid of the swords. Let's see if they got enough to make me discard my last card. Oh, that is super unfortunate. It was bound to happen though. Alright, we're gonna deny. Okay, good. Doesn't even trigger. Fantastic. I'm gonna bank on my opponent doesn't have more than 1 discard outlet. There it is. There goes the Elsa. Come on. Never didn't had it. Well, I could just sing here. Oh, that's a lot of Tinkerbell. Okay. Well, we're probably going to lose the other Tinkerbell. There's my card draw. And I got an extra card to discard. Let's hope opponent doesn't have it. Aww, Tinkerbell, you stinker. Turning off my beast like that. Well, and I can't even play it. Is opponent gonna get lucky here? Opponent's gotten super lucky. They've had everything they've needed. And twice now, I've needed just an inkable off the top and grabbed one of my Elsas. There's only 2 Elsas in the deck. The odds that Elsa showed up to screw me like that twice is so unlikely. Oh, man. Well, they're gonna make me discard. So I'll keep both cards, I guess. Let's hope it's enough. There's an inkable. Another Tink! Oh, it's so brutal. They're just getting all of their Tinkerbells. Alright, it's gonna be actually hard to recover from this point. Opponent got exactly what they needed every single time. The Tinkerbells were super clutch too. Completely shut off my beast in the last minute. Brutal. Alright. I should shut down their Tinkerbell. Should probably also shut down their Donald Duck. Let's shut down the Donald. Another Bucky. Man, their opponent just has it. Alright. Opponent just has the nut draw. Can't beat them today. Always second, man. I do like these guys. That's too many expensive cards. Let's also get rid of Goat. Alright, let's control the field. That's what this hand wants to do. Playing on the back foot as always. Go win second. It's a good top deck. Can I get a Tinkerbell? Tinkerbell would be sweet. Oh, another Emerald Steel. Still a discard deck. Wrong Tinkerbell. Weird, it's like an aggro. Not aggro. Combative. Man, they got the freaking curve too. I got swords, but I'm never gonna get to cast them. We'll exchange it for this one. Gives me something extra to discard, and then Fox can sing my friends. That being able to sing the friends should hopefully buy me just enough time to get to my swords. Do I keep 2 swords? I'm gonna try. Make my opponent have it. Alright, we are going to sing. Wow, that's a lot of swords. I don't need that many swords. And I will smash the hook, actually. I know the swords picks him up, but this actually buys Madam Mim another turn, and it can sing more songs. That seems good. I have some swords to discard as well. And I know I'm going to be discarding 1 or 2 of them. Action, right? That's a tricky one. Gotta remember actions on the right. Opponent's gotta know swords is coming, right? I discarded a swords. No way I would discard a swords on with this many cards in hand. Tinkerbell's good. We'll see if I have to discard it. Opponent's doing everything they can to empty my hand. Crap on a cracker, man. Always drawing an uninkable when I absolutely need to top deck an inkable. How brutal. Now opponent's gonna decimate my hand. We're gonna be top decking the rest of the game. Let's see if the top decks are good. Well, Flynn is good. We'll hold on to the swords, just in case opponent's got more Buckies and Prince Johns. Assuming I get to hold on to them. I am assuming they're going to make me discard. Well, this only does a single point of damage. That's annoying. And then they make me discard the other one. Well, I'm gonna hold on to both. I mean, I could have played them both, I guess. Right, it's a song, yeah. Sing it, let's hit it, let's cast it. Get the board. And I will ink the Madam Mim. Now I can play almost anything I top deck except an Elsa. Man, what's with my opponent and just having Tinkerbell ready to go at pretty much all times? Well, I got nothing to discard, so Prince John doesn't do anything. I'll just play whatever comes off the top. We knew we were gonna get to this point. Top decking. It's an okay top deck. Might accidentally give him the fuel. Nope, we're gonna ink it. Fortunately, a lot of my opponent's card draws should be dead. I mean, character's still a quest, but... They're on +8, I'm on +7, and I'm behind. Of course, Tinkerbell. Getting absolutely decimated here. I'm going to ink it, open us up for the potential of an Elsa. That Flynn Rider's no good. Don't like that. It's gonna let them pretty much close the game. Yeah, unless I top deck removal, this board is lethal. They don't even need to quest this turn. Questing right now is actually maybe not the right thing to do. I mean, my power is kind of low, but they are opening themselves up for something bad to happen. Didn't get it. Wow. Just getting absolutely wrecked today. And for the post-game wrap, what would I change? The answer is yes. I would just change the deck. Just don't play the deck. Is the color combination good? I'm sure there's a pile version of these cards somewhere that is super spicy and interesting. The meta's settled, unfortunately. There's gonna be very little that breaks the meta at this point. I do stand by. I think we had a very strong likelihood of defeating both of the Emerald Steel decks, and it did feel like my opponent got fairly lucky, and we had back-to-back games of unlucky top decking Elsa. Or no, one of them was top decking a spell, but either way, yeah, top decking are uninkable on a turn where we really, really wanted it. And then was one game, right? One game. No, it was Elsa's, wasn't it? Getting screwed by Elsa, man. Elsa was a screwball, and that was incredibly unfortunate. It was definitely a game-losing top deck for sure. Yeah, so a combination of a little bit of bad luck on our draw and a lot of good luck on our opponent's draw. Now, opponent was drawing a lot of cards, so they significantly improved their luck, but still had exactly what they needed, exactly when they needed it. Played it like a champ, and they came out on top. I think if the luck balance was just, if it was just tilted a little bit more in our favor, it would have been just enough for us to take it. Which is interesting. The Emerald Steel deck I actually don't think is good. I think it is actually a bad deck, and it just happens to do well 50% of the time naturally, and then there's a specific deck that it does really well against, which gives it just enough edge to be competitive. As for this one though, not gonna do it. Yeah, I have nothing else to say. I keep wanting to think of something else to say, but I got nothing else to say. Links in the description down below as always, guys. That's gonna do it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.